Hello Pisces, welcome back if you're returning to my channel. If you're new, thank you for coming. This is a general Pisces reading for the upcoming month. Ericura blossoming. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Nementona, sacred space. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, at this time, all of us are having to make a place or make time or make some sort of routine where we can go to this place. So sacred space, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So this is about meditation. This is about connecting to your collective. It's about connecting to your galactic family if you're starseed, or if you are have a lineage which goes back to other galactic civilizations. It's also about connecting to your inner self, connecting to God, connecting to your angels, whatever is appropriate for you. This is about that inner connection and sort of nurturing that on a regular basis. You can do that by creating an altar in your home. So this can be just an area of your home which is a beautiful space for you. So you can put all the things that you love there, things that you've collected, photographs of your children, or beautiful things that you love, things that you have created. It can be photographs of places that you visited, whatever is sacred and beautiful for you, whatever reminds you of your place on this earth and your connection to your own inner self and your own higher self. So everything to do with that. It could even be in the garden if you have a garden area or a balcony. You can put lovely plants there, fresh flowers, whatever is lovely for you, whatever is beautiful for you, whatever is abundant for you. Create a place which is your sacred space where you can retreat and go within, and you will find all the answers there. You will be able to make decisions from there, but it's a quiet space where you can gather yourself and your resources and your energy. As I said, we've got South Node here, life's debts. So this is about emotional issues that have sort of dogged you, or experiences, anything that you haven't dealt with, anything that needs resolution and healing and letting go, anything to do with that. South Node is all about the past. So this can be past lives, or it could be the past in your current lifetime. Usually there's a thread that goes through. So this is about dealing with any kind of issues or experiences, or having attitudes that get shaped around events that happened in the past. So an attitude or a belief or a limitation or some kind of restriction occurs around a painful event. And in order to release yourself from that, you have to face the event. You have to face the people involved, or you have to deal with your own involvement. And what you have to do is apply reasoning to it. Look at the situation, do your best to resolve it, see what place it had in your life, how it's shaped your life, what contracts you have with the people involved, and then release yourself from that. And you can do that by forgiving yourself and your involvement in the situation, but it's about releasing yourself from being trapped there. So you can find resolution with the people involved. You can do that, whatever is right for you. But the forgiveness element is about not forgiving. If somebody's hurt you, it's not about necessarily forgiving them, their action, but forgiving the situation that arose, and releasing yourself from the chain which holds you to that situation. So whether you write a letter or do some other kind of ritual to release yourself from that, or you speak to the people directly, come to some kind of common ground, some kind of resolution, and then release yourself from that. Let go of the situation. Any baggage, any emotional trauma, any old situations that you've just outgrown now, because this is about moving forward. You want to move forward, but you do have certain things that need to be let go of, and as soon as you let go of them, then they don't have that hold over you. You're not trapped in that continual cycle of energy going round and round, getting trapped back into that again and again and again. So you're just like a repeated wounding going on. So seek help if you need help, but it's about releasing that baggage so that you can move forward. There may be some big sort of shifts going on. And this can be upheavals. This can be very, it can really release you from a rut if you've been stuck in something. But it's about drawing attention to those situations and letting go, because it's in the past. You can only make decisions from the present. So act with power in the present moment and move forward. I think this is going to be reflected in the 10th house, because you have Chiron healing there, and that is very much about that. And any sort of situation that you're dealing with and you're working your way through it, do not give up, which is what Erakura is saying. Do not give up, and also don't procrastinate any healing that you know you need to do, because that's what that's about. So 9th house is, as I said, the house of faith, wisdom, intuition, anything foreign, international travel or long distance travel, higher education and learning. It's also to do with belief systems, religion, philosophy. What what sort of system or belief system you have been adhering to for most of your life probably is changing now. And it's also the house of publishing, teaching, and public relations of all kinds. So you may be involved in some sort of work or trying to disseminate some information, release information, whether it's a book or teaching or just sort of expression to a bigger audience, that you may be trying to do that. It's also about, as I said, the law and legal issues. The higher courts may be coming in for you as well, so you may be having a delay with that. It's also about the search for meaning and purpose. And this is where your intuition comes in, seeking the truth. And it's about prophecy as well. So all of these come in, but it's really about finding your faith, your intuition, seeking the truth, and your wisdom. And you can do this by traveling. You can do this by interacting with people from other foreign places. Perhaps it's a business-related situation. So see how that plays out for you. We've got void of course moon missing coming in. So this, when the moon goes through this phase, it's between signs. There's like a shadow period where nothing is happening. So things are not what they seem when this card comes up. So something in this 9th house is not as it appears. Okay, there's other things going on. There are other aspects underneath the surface which haven't coalesced yet, which haven't revealed themselves. You haven't got all of the information that you require to move forward or make a decision. It's best to just continue as you are. No sudden moves, no big actions, no initiations of certain things. Just hold back until this energy has moved away. Because if you do go ahead and try to launch something or try to push something forward, or put your energy into something, you're going to get a mixed result or a wrong result or no result. You're not going to get the result you require. So this is a period of just holding back. Delays, as I said, frustrations could come in here as well, but it's a delay, but it's very necessary. It's a shadow period, and this is where you actually go within and you rest, you sleep, you recover if you've been through a difficult period, you dream, you plan, you do all of those sorts of things for when the energies have shifted, and then you can move forward. So not a good time to be planning, to be actually initiating a big action or putting your energy into something. Just continue as you are, just stay as you are until the energies shift. It can be the period of about a week, maybe longer, but it's like a shadow period where you just need to gather your resources and do more planning and dreaming of what it is that you're trying to initiate in this house. And then I'm sure you will get the message of when to actually move ahead. We've got Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So I feel that there's some sort of energy drain going on, void of course moon, which is why you're being asked to rest, to plan, to dream, to do all of those sorts of things, gather your resources, but do it, just continue your current path. Do not be making big launches or initiating big actions or putting your energy into too much at this point. Start delegating. There, you need the help of others around you in this house. You need other people to assist you, or to perhaps release some tasks which you feel you need to do. Release them to let others assist you at this time, because this is about the superwoman, superman energy, where you basically run yourself ragged trying to attend to everything. It's a bit of a control mechanism as well, so think about that. It's also about giving so much that eventually you become sort of depleted, and then you won't be giving from a full cup. It's also about managing so many details that you get bogged down and you're actually not making that much progress. So this is about asking others to assist you, perhaps overseeing what they do, but nonetheless getting help in, people to assist you at this time, so that you can move forward in this 9th house. But you are, as I said, going through a period where it's a sort of a delay or frustration because things are not what they seem at the moment, and you just need to wait until everything is in alignment, and then you can move forward. But line up other people to assist you at this time. We've got 5th house. 5th house is all pleasurable recreational activities, and this can be love affairs or a love affair. It can be children, activities with your children, or just interactions with your children, or any children that are around you at this time. It's also about your creativity, your individuality and originality, your brand, your particular stamp on things. So it could be a project that you're doing. There is also a risk element with this, because sort of there's a gambling element, but a risk-taking situation. It's good for plotting the stock exchange and so on. So that all comes in with the 5th house. So with the Taurus I do feel that this may be associated with certain activities. Now this can be gambling, or this can be stock exchange related, or this is risk related. It can be something to do with that. Accumulation of wealth, accumulation of resources, material and otherwise, but it's normally material. It can also be the accumulation of home comforts and enjoyment, all pleasurable things, luxuries, also food, and all things that are considered luxuries. It's about the accumulation of things like that. It's the love of that, the love of luxuries and home comforts, creature comforts, and so on. But you've got Maeve, cycles and rhythms, coming in here. So honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So if you are undertaking activities which are even sport related or risk related, it's about following the cycles and rhythms, your cycles and rhythms, and also the cycles and rhythms of the universe. The moon cycles are very important for financial things, markets, and so on. So it's about tracking those and moving forward. But this is about the accumulation of all good things, beautiful things, solid things. There's a very methodical, practical approach. It's also about growing things, growing possibilities. So it's all about the enrichment of yourself in any one of these 5th house areas. As I said, it could be a sport, or it could be a risk-taking thing, or it could be something to do with your children. Perhaps making your environment as, sort of loving and pleasurable and luxurious as possible, or you're getting involved in activities to do with your children around that. But it's saying, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So don't overtax yourself, which is what we dealt with already with Green Tara, saying that you must not overtax yourself. You must not deplete your energy so that you've got nothing to give. It's also about some sort of opportunity is coming to you in this house, and you need to be ready for that opportunity. So don't, as I said, run yourself ragged, or so that you're not able to take up this opportunity fully, because the Taurus I have is as I said, about the accumulation of wealth or money, so money matters are important in this house. It's also about material goods. It's about material things, but it's also pleasurable emotions, feeling content. It can also be land related or real estate related, something like that. It's about the accumulation of things, and feeling good, and feeling solid about what it is that you're doing. And there's some sort of solidification coming in here with this card. So with this card, there's some sort of opportunity coming to you, but when you're tired, rest. When you're energetic, then do the things that you need to do. But if you're not into something, if you're not feeling the energies of something, or if you're not really enjoying a situation, then remove yourself and find something else which is better suited for you. But it's about feeling good. It's about nurturing yourself and your home and your family. It's about taking a methodical and practical approach. Don't get too bogged down in materialism, however, or too bogged down in that, so that you can't move forward, so that you're so stuck that you can't move forward. This is about being flexible and going with what needs to be done, but doing it in a practical and systematic fashion. But it's certainly about feeling comfort, feeling enjoying a few luxuries, but feeling comforted in your environment, in your home, and projecting that for others as well. So you may need to do that. But it is also about looking after yourself and the accumulation of things, as I said. We've got 10th house here. So this is about career, fame, reputation, and it's also about sort of your admiration of others or of things, what you look up to. It's also authority figures. This may have been an authority figure in your life, or it could be an authoritative institution. It's got all of those aspects to it. It's everything outside of the home, and it's your public status as well. So I feel this may be more career related, or to do with perhaps your reputation or your fame, if that is a line of life that you're in at this current moment. But it's about moving forward into that, about progression in this field. So you've got Chiron healing coming in here, so you do need to let go of a few things here. With Chiron healing, it's about repetitive cycles in your life, or it could have come from past lives as well, repetitive woundings, or some ancient wounding, or some kind of experience which really scarred you or hurt you, or created an experience in you, or created an attitude in you, or a belief which is just no longer suiting you anymore. You've outgrown it. You need to let go of that so that you can move forward. It's about dealing with those wounds, or those deep healings. And this can be even a physical wounding. So this could be some injury which you got. So if that is the case, the injury might flare up, but it won't be as devastating as the original wounding. But what you need to do is examine the emotions that were, or things that were going on in your life at the time of the injury. And then you can deal with that. There's bound to have been something else going on at that time which perhaps never got resolved or never got dealt with correctly. So it's about examining whatever the experience is, or the repetitive experience that keeps coming up in your life. The circumstances may change, the people may change, even the place may change, but it's the same feeling keeps coming back to you, whether it's a betrayal or a wounding, or you're angry, or you're upset, or just some sort of situation is repeating again. Then what you need to do is to go back to the original situation where it first started. Examine the situation, examine the feelings and the people around it and what went down at that time. Realize that that event has shaped you. It's made you who you are. It had a place in your life. You need to acknowledge that. All right. Acknowledgement is very important, because as soon as you do that, you shine a light on it, and now it has a place in your life instead of being ignored or being suppressed. As soon as you ignore or suppress that situation and the emotions that were going on around that, then it's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. You can't do it. Eventually it's going to pop up. So you have to go back to the original situation, examine it all again, see that it has a place in your life, and that you had contracts with the people involved, soul contracts for healing and for self-mastery, and all of that, and some aspect of it has not been dealt with. So you need to shine a light on it, acknowledge that it has a place in your life, that it has shaped you as a person, and that accept it. Accept the situation, accept that, what went down, and then you can release yourself from it, and then you can move forward. This is also very much about spending time in nature, so that may be appropriate for you as well. But it's also about the natural healing therapies. So this, you could be enjoying that, but it could also be some sort of career opportunity for you as well, because it's coming into your 10th house. There may be a natural therapy or a natural remedy which you can learn about, or a variety of natural remedies, or some kind of healing system which is naturally based. Chiron rules all of that. It also rules medicine, but it rules all natural therapies, remedies, and substances that can help and heal others. So it's about learning about that. It's about understanding how these things have helped you, and perhaps how they can help others, and then you can learn further about it, perhaps make a career about it. And you may want to write about it, or blog about it, or start doing workshops, whatever is appropriate for you. This aspect does come in, but it's about also spending time in nature and learning nature's rhythms and so on. So it's about understanding that and using that. But it could also be that you just need to have some sort of healing therapy to assist you so that you can move forward in your life. And it's obviously career related. Something has kind of been in the background there, eating away at you, and it now needs to be dealt with. It can also be that there's some sort of healing at work, and this is, it could be a greater situation between you and an authority figure in your life, perhaps a parent or something like that. But there's some kind of process that is required here for you, because you've got Eracura blossoming here as well. So it's everything to do with that. The internal healing, so that you can progress, so that you can move forward. It's all about the wounded healer and the wisdom that comes from learning about having those wounds and having those repetitive cycles going on. It could also be that you will be able to use your knowledge and skills and your understanding of this particular situation, or this set of circumstances that have occurred for you, and helping others in similar situations. So that can be a career situation for you, where you are learning how to help others with the same things that you've been through. It can happen. Whatever it is that's going on in this house and with this healing, Eracura blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So don't procrastinate on this healing. It needs to be done, because you've got South Node here, which indicates that there's something in the past that's kind of lurking. It's stuff that you need to deal with. It's baggage you need to drop, all right? And Chiron is saying that it's a repetitive cycle in your life, or it could have been carried over from past lives. These are ancient things rising up in you, and you need to deal with them so that you can move forward. And it's going to help this 10th house, your career, your fame, your reputation, your public status, or your relationship with this authority figure or institution. But it's saying do not give up. You're only just getting started now. So, keep going. Don't give up. Don't procrastinate your healing, because as soon as you do that, you're going to start shooting forward. As I said, you're going to get some kind of opportunity coming for you. You're going to shoot forward. You will make it, and you will be blossoming, which is exactly what she says. So, but you've got to do this. You've got to stay with the process. You've got to stay on the course. You've got to do the work internally, and then it will manifest externally. Why I brought up the natural healing and so on is that Eracura is very much about flowers, flower essences, flower remedies, and so on, natural essences and essential oils, anything to do with that comes from the floral kingdom. She is very much about using those to assist you, but it could also be a career aspect, because it's coming into your 10th house. So there may be some aspect of this which is going to be very helpful for you, even if it's just going to help you, and then you understand something and now you can help others. Or as I said, it could be an extra additional career opening up for you, perhaps a second income or something else that you can bring in. But she's very much got that in her portfolio. It could even be getting close to nature or into the earth in some way, which is covered by Chiron, being in nature, and harnessing that in some way to assist you or to assist others. Getting close to nature and the floral kingdom, she does have that aspect to her as well. But whatever it is, there's a process. There's going to be things you've got to be working on. It could be that you're going to study this as well, and that is why you need to start delegating to other people to assist you while you study. There's various aspects that can come in with this as well. So hopefully that will manifest for you soon. I'm just going to do a destiny card for you now. Strength. Okay. Okay, so I do feel that this the strength card is to do with this, dealing with these old wounds, old experiences, the baggage you need to drop, all the stuff from the past. Take the wisdom and the understanding and the learning, but do not attach yourself to past resentments, past anger, fear, all of those things. Most problems that arise in us come from fear. So you're going to need strength to overcome this and deal with it. But as soon as you do that, and if you need help, then do that. With Ericura blossoming, you can actually use floral remedies, Bach flower remedies, and so on to help you raise your vibration and your frequency to overcome all of these things. And you can deal with them systematically. You can work your way through a certain set of remedies, and that will help you, or Bach flower essences, or go for your essential oils, go for aromatherapy, whatever it may be, to assist you. But you're going to need the strength to overcome that, and you're going to need help. So get people to help you. Start delegating, get some people to help you. And if you've got children, get them to assist you as well. But this is about moving forward. Create your sacred space as well, because you're going to get a lot of strength from that. You're going to get a lot of assistance and internal strength from that. Having your sacred place, going to sacred places, whether it's a church or a historical monument or a museum, whatever it is that does it for you. Visit places like that to raise your energy and your frequency. A power place. It could even be a place on a ley line or something like that. So, you're going to need your strength to deal with this. And this is also why you have Void of Course Moon here, saying that rest, dream, take your time with this, plan, do all of those things, gather your resources and your energy, and then when you get the indication to move forward, then you can do so. But at this time there's a delay, and it's a necessary delay, because things are not quite what they seem right now. So gather your strength and go for it. Do whatever you have to do to let go of these things from the past which are holding you back now. Okay, Pisces, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.